What's good? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Raven, also known as Empress Raven, bringing the Taurus gang their message for this transit at this time. Whenever you see this message, it is for you, and that's just what it is. Okay. Thank you for all your love, your likes. Y'all were my top likers last month with like the most views I've ever gotten on a video. So I love y'all, and I hope this message really does serve you. I appreciate you for viewing, for thumbs up, and for leaving comments, for donating to the channel, for sowing a seed on our Patreon, for just everything that you have done, that you continue to do, that you will do towards gang. I love y'all the long way. I love you the long way, okay? And so, as I step into you all's energy, I feel so top tier. I feel like last month y'all was told don't stop, get it, and y'all got it, and it's good, and you got it, get it, good. You good, okay? Like I said, I stepped into you all's energy, and I just felt very meditative. I felt very solid. I felt very serene. I feel very solid. I feel very serene. I feel very much in my knowingness. Feel very, guess what? Blessed, okay? That's the overarching energy that you all have, are embodying this transit. Why I can't talk? Maybe you're so enamored at the work that you've put in on yourself and that you're about to put into your community and into your projects and into the fields that you just speechless, and the words just don't serve you, because that's exactly how I'm feeling. Words really don't serve me. That's how blessed I'm feeling, honey. And so I also want to speak on the fact that the minute that this card came out, as I was doing you all's pre-shuffle and just in you all's energy, I started to sing one of my favorite church hymns by Fred Hammond, which is named Blessed. And the main chorus of it is, we're blessed in the city, we're blessed in the field, we're blessed when we come and when we go. We cast down every stronghold, sickness and poverty must cease, for the devil is defeated. We are blessed. Okay? Listen. I don't know what we stepping into, but we stepping fully into it, and it's amazing. So shout out. And I keep getting, listen, I split the deck, and I kid you not, pre-shuffling this deck, the Ten of Cups was at the bottom 3 times, and here we are splitting it in the Star. Taurus, y'all done beamed up. You ain't playing no games, and I'm here for it. What? You're looking like you're blessed. You're feeling like you're blessed. You're pouring into yourself. You're pouring into the world. You're pouring into your purpose, your vision, all the things, like just growth, just emotional fulfillment, happiness, stability, connectivity. Like, oh my gosh. I can't make this up. And it's like clear. Boom. I love it. I love to see it. I love to see it. So what's leading? What energy? What self? What fire is present? Listen. The Chariot. The Chariot is here. Literally, this is you with all your blessings, with the ancestral guidance, with the knowingness, the cosmic knowingness, with the support, with the protection, with the ability, with the agility, with the speed, with the armor, with the knowingness, with the divinity, with the emotional maturity, with the desire, with the brightness, with the balance of polarity, yin and the yang. Headed towards victory. Headed towards your milk and honey. Headed towards onward and upward. That's the energy. Onward and upward, honey. You're onward and upward. Okay? That's the facts. You're blessed and you're onward and upward. The work that you all put in during the last transit was definitely the completion of a major cycle within your mental body. As we see the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Swords come out, you have learned the lessons of setting yourself free, of no longer holding yourself captive. You freed yourself. You faced yourself and you freed yourself. Okay? And now you have nothing but an extreme level of potential, of vitality, of growth, of expansion, of picking your path towards the paradise that you're creating. And I feel that you all stepped into this energy of the truth of your limitlessness. You actually freed yourself from all the things that kept you mentally and emotionally bound or just subject to such a place of temporary satisfaction, to step into this energy of supreme co-creation. And like I said, I feel like this is also giving me the energy of the mastermind. I'm no longer a slave to my emotions. I'm no longer a slave to my thoughts. I'm no longer a slave to anyone or anything. I have set myself free. I've set my soul free. And now I'm going to step into supreme state of masterful co-creation. I'm going to truly co-create. I'm going to truly color my life. I'm going to truly stand in the abundance of my knowingness and create that all around me. And so your mental body is top tier. Your mind is top tier. So that's why your immediate atmosphere, that's why your life experience at this time, the one that you are creating, is so blessed, is so abundant. Because you stepped into this know thyself energy. I know thyself, so I know that I am within all things, and I know that I am all things. And so at the gate we have two major arcana, and like I said, you have the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune. So and blessed. Behind me, you got the blessed card. In front of me, you got the Chariot card. To the left of me, you got the Wheel of Fortune. Like, what's good? Like this armor, this bubble, this vortex of limitless potential and freedom and growth. And like I said, onward and upward is just beautiful. Your energy is so beautiful right now. I literally picked it up. I love when it's clean, clear, under control, because your emotional body is just like, oh, here I go. I heard you was looking for me. Here I go. That might be a theme song right now. Who look? Here I am. What you need? What's good? Who said? Okay. And so now, when it comes to the emotional body, we have the Seven of Swords here, and this is my first time actually seeing this card in this deck. And again, is like I said, it's giving me the swiper, no swiping. No one, it ain't nobody business what you got going on, but I feel like your plans, or what it is that you're growing towards or stepping into, or like I said, the seeds that you are planting in your fields, because you blessed in the city and you blessed in the field. You blessed where you come and where you go. You're casting down what? Strongholds and devils and demons. Okay? And like I said, do you see this fox? You see how this is like, and what am I hearing? Another hymn. It's like, get the world before me, the cross behind me. No turning back. No turning back. A lot of church hymns are coming through for you at this time. So your praise and worship, your ancestors are definitely get their gospel on. Get your gospel on. But I'm giving, you know, no weapon formed shall prosper. I got something for all of that. That's what I'm intuitively picking up for this card. And it's also giving me this, like, I feel like you've done a lot of relating to and stepping into relationship with your shadow self, and your shadow self is no longer playing that role of like throwing those thoughts of doubt, throwing those thoughts of instability, throwing those thoughts of incompetence at you. I feel like you've come into a good relationship and union with that aspect of yourself, so you're no longer cutting yourself off at the knees, and anyone that's coming to you with this sneaky, sly energy, you're able to see it a mile away and also know how to handle the situation. You see them coming before they come. You're prepared, okay, for any of this low vibrational energy to pretty much not impede your field, or like your field physically, mentally, emotionally, orally. It's not impeding your field. So, and like I said, in this layout, like in the card in the fourth position of this layout is how you receive energy from the outside world. You're not allowing these outside circumstances to sneak up on you and to deceive you either. Your mental perception is very sharp, okay? You've dealt with that introspection within self, so you're able to notice when some foolishness or some buffoonery presents itself in the outer world. And so you're very emotionally clear on any type of slyness. And like I said, maybe this is also a marker to heed energy coming in of jealousy, or of, like I said, a thief in the night. All of that. Protect yourself. Make sure you got your armor protection on. Make sure that you are literally moving and grooving with, like I said, with that armor on. The armor of your ancestors, the armor of your knowingness, the armor of truth, the breastplate of truth, like all of that, I feel like that's a scripture or something of that nature that you are very fond of, or that you need to get fond of. But every day that you step out of the bed, you need to step into the shoes of this. You need to place on the breastplate of this. You need to walk in the of this. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. And so because the conflict or the relationship with yourself within emotionally could definitely be transforming, definitely be stepping into this moment of like your desires possibly changing, or experiencing any type of I just want to say energetic conflict due to the emotions possibly wavering at this time, as you are trying to come into a more of a stable place of emotional, I'm hearing emotional receptivity, or just how you process. I think the emotion of is not contentment. Commitment, maybe. It's something of this nature. It's a new emotion. It's a new way that you are about to come into relationship with a very common emotion. And you used to only engage with this energy in one way, but you're noticing that I don't know if is it forgiveness? It's one of these very basic emotions that it sometimes is perceived as one way in the body, but it now means something different for you energetically, and you're now about to be able to emote and like merge with that emotion more clearly and actually execute that energy from the heart space to produce more energy from it. So when this is going to be a consistent emotion that arises for you, and your relationship with that emotion is going to transform how you energetically disperse and pour into your creations at this time. Okay, and so we have the Nine of Wands here, and with this card I just see so many versions of self in this Nine of Wands energy. I'm also feeling like this is intuitively giving me this this very secure feeling, this very protected feeling. And I'm also hearing like, I got you long as you got me, like a very deep relationship with all of the all the versions of you that have reincarnated in this lifetime. Um, Standing strong, standing tall around you. It's very much so like all of the lessons, all of the dark nights of the souls that you have experienced, all of the growth, all of the shadow aspects, all parts matter. Okay, and all parts are with you at this time. And I feel like your emotions are creating this, like, it's like a haven that you are building within and without, due to your high level of discernment and your ability to complete such strenuous tasks that others really can't do it like you, how you do it. I'm like, folks can't do it how you do it, Taurus. So I feel like you're just here. You're here. You have arrived. It's giving me I have arrived energy. Okay, it's giving me I'm still standing. I have overcome. I am here. Okay? That is what's happening here. I feel like you possibly have experienced things through that last transit that you thought you could not overcome or get through, and here you are now able to actualize all of the potential that truly does exist within you. It's no more acknowledging of the potential. It's committing to my truth. Everyone has potential, but I'm going to commit to my truth. I'm going to be grounded in it. And I'm here. Like, completion of a major emotional cycle. And I think that is what is good, what is giving you the ability to clarify your desires, and that not be such a space that a hiccup presents itself, like knowing what you want and how you want it. Okay, your as above, so below is the Chariot and the Five of Wands. So your ability to get out of any type of emotional, I wouldn't say emotional, I would just say energetic conflict within your body, within yourself. Okay, what thoughts, what behaviors, what emotions, what comes up within you that creates static in your own field, like overthinking, like you be doing shit to piss yourself off, you know what I mean? And it's just like, don't allow that the Eight of Swords, that illusion to come in and swindle you out of the clarity that'll be presenting itself. I feel like that's something that is also going to be new for you, how much clarity that is here. Living and surrounding and standing in so much clarity can also have you making a having a closer eye on what it is that you truly desire, because you've never been able to navigate so swiftly, and it's because you've cleaned up so much internally. So it's like you know, when we go through that healing process, and we can also almost create a void because we've emptied out so much trauma. Okay, so now you have to pour back into that. You have to make sure the habits and the behaviors that now serve you are ones that you are committed to. Okay, if you stand in these, you stand tall in this every day, in and out, no matter what, unwavering, because the ability to fall into confusion or just self-deception, or just, you know, like we have an Eight of Swords to a Seven of Swords. So like, this is where you go, but it's like a teetering back and forth between knowing and freeing myself, but also self-deception. Okay, you have an 8 first, then the 7 right behind it. So you could be going back and forth with a level of clarity within, which creates, like I said, an energetic, some type of energetic static. But you have to make sure that you are emotionally clear, and like I said, your ability to see when those different shadows are presenting itself, and you form relationship with that. So don't fall into it like a space of self-deception. Don't trick yourself out of your divinity. Okay, that's what's going on. So if this message is resonant for you, go ahead and make sure you like this video. Ring my bell because I will be going live more and hosting more community types of check-ins and stuff on the channel. And like I said, go ahead and drop me a comment below, an affirmation, 3 little sparkles, 3 hearts, anything of that nature to help my channel grow. I really like it. I really love it. That's the way that you pour back into me, as well as get more views and more people to watch our videos. So yeah, thank you so much for that. And as always, all the donations that you all send to the channel, if you'd like to send a donation for this reading in particular, my Cash App and PayPal is below. You can also sow a monthly seed of just $5 a month on Patreon if you would like, as well as get access to extended readings. So let's see physically, Taurus, how this transit is gonna end for you. So what's the overall outcome? Whoop, bloop, 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 bloop. Pow, money, I like it. Money, I like it. So here we are now with the energy of the swords here. You have more swords on the board than anything. Yeah, 2 cups. We have an 8, the 7, and now we have the 3 of swords presenting itself. And I feel like this is although this is the physical body right now, this is also in the position of the past. So this 7 and this 3 of swords really have a it's a past relationship here, and I don't think it's outside of you. I definitely think it's within that has expired, that you have healed from, that you have experienced a lot of growth in. I feel like this is a certain aspect within yourself. As far as when I say relationship, I've seen 222. So I think it's a pattern here that has presented itself in your outward relationships, because it's a hiccup or a lack of love or a lack of relationship to a certain aspect of yourself that has you possibly just trip up. And I'm hearing it's it's bigger than, it's like self-deceit. I don't know what factors play a role in it. It could be committing to others' potential, being more of a student of love, not really knowing what love is because you haven't developed that love within yourself. And that has been a lesson that you have learned. You've come to many times through many relationships about how much everything really does begin with how you pour into yourself and give from a full cup. So you could have definitely extended yourself in these past relationships that have, and they have left you. They could have possibly walked away with they could have just took your cup instead of pouring into your cup. But the thing is, you offered it from a very it could be superficial. I would just say a very innocent, a very childlike, a very like I said, apprentice, like student, like, you know, you've committed to potential a lot outside of yourself, opposed to acknowledging it and then exercising your truth, opposed to just recognizing that that aspect exists in you, actually forming a relationship with the truth, like making the potential a truth. I keep hearing that, a potential a truth, because we all have potential, but it's not real and true about you until you commit to the truth of that it is what it is, and you grow into a relationship with it. So the truth doesn't become, the potential doesn't become the truth until the middle ground of commitment is there. So it's just like, a lot of times where you should have acknowledged potential, you committed to it, and that person never filled up, or you never showed up for yourself in that way, in that energy, and in that way of relating to yourself. So I feel as if physically your Your ability to overcome this hiccup within yourself is going to create a new way for you to pour into your cup emotionally, and that is definitely going to come in through connecting with someone from your past, or like I said, a part of your inner child possibly, that has all that emotional fulfillment that it is that you are desiring. Okay, and so here we are on the physical aspect, the here and now, the three-dimensional aspect of here and now. We have a lot of love here. It's a lot of love here in my Jill Scott voice, because this is the water that all of this, the water, the emotion that it takes to pour into the fields that these seeds are being buried in. Okay, you're literally like gathering your seeds. You're turning over the lawn, you're turning over the soil, you're creating the space, you're planting these seeds of light, and now you have to pour, you have to parent them. This is a part of you that you're possibly reparenting. You're coming into a deeper relationship with. Also could be meeting, someone from the past, someone that you've been with many lifetimes. The emotional fulfillment and balance and harmony is now here. You're maturing, but you're also retrieving a part of yourself too in the process. You're also connecting to another part of yourself, and it's definitely like I said, the inner child, or a childhood, a soulmate from your childhood, or just a soulmate energy, period. And you're, ta-da, is all I can say. The Ace of Disc presents itself, and this is also, that earth sign energy, like, boom, ta-da, there you go. Like, I don't really know what else to say. You start with the Chariot and you end with the Ace of Disc. Like, fruits, growth, expansion, new possibilities, new seeds, more seeds, grander potential, bigger bag, more abundance, the ability to bless others as you have blessed yourself. If I could give you all any homework at this time to really help, and I think this is going to be some emotional body help, where this 8, 7, and 3 of Swords goes. Like I said, it's all about your perception. Taurus, I would say, look at where Scorpio is in your chart, as well as your Mercury, how you communicate within yourself. Yes, that's your homework. Words, thoughts, analysis, information, learning, trade, ideas, smarts, reporting, awareness, vision, lens, palette, muse, wonder, narrative, curiosity. Step into it. If you like a personal reading, hit me up. Everything is below in the description box. I love you lots. Keep growing. Keep going. It's up.